Hello, my friend. It's the Crypto Lunatic, the channel for crypto newbies. And today I'm going to bring you five altcoins with explosive potential that could easily 10x this year. Now, like anything that I talk about, this is not financial advice. I would strongly suggest if they 5x that you take at least half your money out and take some profit because that's usually the missing link. And there are plenty of moon boys giving these much bigger multiples than the ones that I'm claiming at the moment. But I want you to go in with your eyes open and just look at the charts and be sensible with your trading. And with all of that in mind, join me on a little journey. So the first one is Jasmy Coin. Now, this was a big rug pull back in the day, back in 2021. There was a big rug pull. It went horribly wrong for the early stage investors. At this point, the Sony team took over it, and it's just been sitting there building, building, building in the background. And I've been following this project. Now, the key things here are the tokenomics. The tokenomics for a layer one blockchain are phenomenal. The maximum supply is 50 billion and the circulating supply is almost the same, which means that all of the dumpage is out of this coin. And they've been building some big partnerships, the Bitcoin of Japan. And not only that, it's regulated in Japan. And I want to bring your attention to this part of the chart, the part where it was 0.058, which is a significant rise. And this was the end of last year. So this has already shown that it can bounce, that it's looking pretty. And at this price, it's a great entry point. Number two is Pith Network. Now, this is some calling it a chain link killer. This does the same as chain link, except it's much faster and more efficient and serves at different niches. Now, like with all of the videos or all of the coins I'm talking about here, I've done longer videos on all of them, so I'm not going to go into massive details on this one. I would encourage you to look them up. But let's look at the chart here. This thing's already been over $1, which means that it could easily 10x from here. And that's just back in March last year. So this is a relatively mid-cap coin. I think it's got explosive potential and it's looking good as far as I'm concerned. Now, the next one on the list is TARS AI. Now, this one I already talked about when it was about down here, and people that follow me are sitting on significant profits at the moment for getting in when I suggested that it would be a good time to get in. Now, not only that, but this is one of those projects that when it was up here, every crypto influencer and their dog was shilling it. And I still believe that at this price, this is a very good entry, considering it's only 100 million market cap coin. And not only that, but we see that the circulating supply is 89.21%, which for a lower cap coin is phenomenal tokenomics and massively reduces the price of dumpage, which is going to happen on a lot of projects round about this level. So I think TAR stands out and I think it looks really good at this price. The next one on the list is another one that was shilled mercilessly when it was round about here, $27, and round about here, which was 14, what was that? Round about 15, $16. It was shilled. There's a lot of big influencers shilling this coin. They're not shilling it so much at this level because it's retraced so far from where they originally talked about it. But you can be sure that it's going to get shilled again at 104 million market cap. That represents a good entry point. The tokenomics aren't as solid on this one, but I believe at this price point that this will definitely at least 10x in this cycle. It looks as though it's sitting pretty. And finally, is a little meme coin that isn't even on Murad's list. This is one I've been following. I've been following and following and following. It's got a very loyal community. It's been up and down. And when this thing pumps, it does pump. Tiny little market cap. This is a very high risk zone, but I believe that this one has explosive potential. And I also believe that this entry point here is phenomenal. So Wojak is the coin. Like any meme coin, they're very high risk, but potentially a very high reward. But this is not investment advice, and you're going to make your own decisions. But I do believe that those 5 coins will be worth you looking at. And if you've enjoyed this content and you want more of the same, and you want to get in early before they pump, then do subscribe to the channel. And if you want another one of my videos, well, then you will find that just there.